Good morning, viewers. Welcome to ST Money's Morning News, your weekday business news channel. It's Wednesday morning, November 27, 2024, and I'm your host, Sunil Thakker of Sunny Talks Money. Let's roll. Stocks closed at all-time high as investors looked past Donald Trump's tariff plan, with geopolitical risks abating after Israel and Hezbollah reached a ceasefire agreement. Wall Street stocks, led by S&P 500 and the Nasdaq, ended higher on Tuesday as technology stocks rebounded while investors digested President-elect Donald Trump's tariff pledges on top trade partners and the latest minutes from the Federal Reserve. Stock indexes rose after Trump said he would impose a 25% tariff on imports from Mexico and Canada on his first day in office and levy additional tariffs of 10% on Chinese imports. Equities extended gains into a seventh straight session, with the S&P 500 notching its 52nd record this year. The S&P 500 rose 0.6%, the Nasdaq 100 climbed 0.6% too, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 0.3%. Meanwhile, the Russell 2000 Small Cap Index fell 0.7%. The S&P 500 gained 34 points to 6,021 to close above 6,000 for the first time. The Nasdaq Composite climbed 119 points to 19,174, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 123 points to 44,860. Automakers Ford and General Motors both dropped on the news as they have highly integrated supply chains across Mexico, the US, and Canada. GM shares plunged nearly 9%. Gains in mega caps such as Microsoft and Apple boosted the information technology sector and the tech-heavy Nasdaq. Microsoft shares rose a little over 2%. Wells Fargo rose 0.6%, standing out among sluggish banking stocks. The bank is in the latest stage of a process to pass regulatory tests to lift $1.95 trillion asset cap next year after fixing problems from its scandal over fake accounts. The blue chip Dow was weighed down by declines in Amgen, which slid about 4.8% after its experimental obesity drug fell short of expectations. Among others, Eli Lilly rose 4.6% after the government proposed expanding Medicare and Medicaid coverage for anti-obesity drugs. In other news, on Tuesday's sessions, traders parsed the minutes of the November 6-7 meeting, which showed that Fed officials agreed this was a moment to avoid giving much concrete guidance about how US monetary policy is likely to evolve in the weeks ahead. The meeting's summary showed the group discussed potential slowing down or pausing interest rate cuts if progress on lowering inflation stalled out. Trump's tariff threat was felt in specific corners of the market. The Canadian dollar and the Mexico peso both fell against the greenback, which gained 0.2%. US Treasury yields edged up. Treasury yields were modestly higher after falling sharply on Monday. The yield on the 10-year note settled at 4.301%, having climbed back above the 2-year yield. Bitcoin traded around $91,000, continuing to edge lower after nearing $100,000 last week. Key events this week: US PCE initial jobs claims and GDP today, that's Wednesday. US Thanksgiving holiday, which our markets will be closed tomorrow. And Black Friday, the traditional start of the US holiday shopping rush, starts. In commodities, West Texas Intermediate crude fell 0.4% to $68.66 a barrel. Spot gold rose 0.3% to $2,631 an ounce. That's it for today, folks. I wish you a very happy Thanksgiving in advance. I will see you again on Friday morning. In the meantime, have a great Thanksgiving's Day tomorrow. And let us know in the comment section, what do you think the markets are going to do today? Happy investing, stay inspired, and remember, it is all about money.